Hey everyone, this is Toshiro from Team Edward TCG, and I'm gonna show you my Cactus Fighter OTK deck. Okay, so it starts off with 3 Cactus Fighters. It's the most important card of the deck because it's a Cactus Fighter deck, so no less than 3 of that. Another important card is All Out Attacks. It's one of the most important cards of the deck because it initiates the OTK. Okay, so basically how the OTK works is you have Cactus Fire in the field and you activate All Out Attacks. So basically all you need to do is get your opponent's monster to attack Cactus Fighter. Cactus Fire's effect will happen, and that will cause your opponent to get a token on his or her side of the field, which will then be forced to attack Cactus Fighter because of All Out Attacks, and then it'll just become like a loop, and then eventually your opponent will just like lose. So when you have All Out Attacks on the field and a Cactus Fire on the field, you would play Ojama Trio, which will give your opponent tokens. All Out Attacks will force the tokens to attack Cactus Fighter, and then Cactus Fire will give them another token, which will be forced to attack, and it'll go on like that. So you can use Ojama Trio, or you can use Nightmare Archfiends. Only problem with that is the tokens will be stronger than Cactus Fire, so you're going to have to wait on this until you have like a Shrink or something that'll do that. So yeah, that's that. Also, if you have Battle Mania and you activate that, that'll force their monsters to attack Cactus Fighter, and that'll initiate the OTK. Another thing that will happen is if you have Wall of Ivy face down and you flip it up, then they'll get a token, and that'll also initiate the OTK. Or if your opponent attacks the face down Horsetail. Also, I've triggered summons, so in case they do that and you don't have Cactus Fire on the field, you'll just be able to special summon Cactus Fighter from your hand, and that's how that'll happen. Okay, another way to create the OTK is by having Savage Coliseum on the field, because that will just cause all of their monsters to attack, and even if they get a token after Cactus Fire destroys a monster during their turn, it'll still have to attack Cactus Fire, and that's just an automatic way to win the duel. So that is the basic way to create the OTK. Now you just need to be able to draw it. So if you have 2 Lone Fire Blossoms, it's pretty much the same as having 5 Cactus Fires in the deck, because you just summon this, tribute it, and you just get Cactus Fire from your deck right away. Same with Terraforming. Terraforming, it's like having 4 Savage Coliseums. You just play it and you get one from your deck to your hand. And those cards are really good for deck sending too, so that makes it easier to draw. But we still have more draw power, Morphing Jar, and Hand Destruction. You don't need too much draw power just because this deck has a lot of deck sending, but it's still good to have. Okay, you shouldn't really initiate any OTK unless you have like a good way to stop any trap cards that they may have. So I have 2 Zingzenhus, Trap Jammer, and Spell Shield type out, because those can just stop basic spell and trap cards from being activated. Occasionally what might happen is they might have a monster on the field that is stronger than Cactus Fighter, so when they go to attack it, they just kill Cactus Fighter, and then it doesn't work. So you need cards to increase Cactus Fighter's attack or decrease their attack. So Half Counter, Shrink, Rising Energy, and Rush Recklessly will all help you with that, and they should be pretty good. It's a good solid amount of cards to be able to draw into that. Okay, also have Depth's Amulet, so in case you have a monster on the field that isn't Cactus Fighter, like if you have Cactus Fighter and one other monster on the field, and they decide, oh, I'll just attack the other monster instead of Cactus Fighter, you just have this, that way you can negate that attack, and then they'll be forced to attack Cactus Fighter, and it'll just create more control and stuff. Okay, this deck doesn't have a lot of monsters in it, so it's likely that they'll be able to just keep attacking you directly until you're able to get out the OTK. So I just have monsters that can just special summon and keep you on the field. So 3 Triculars, 3 Biculars, and 2 Unicyculars, because they'll just keep everything good, and you'll always have good field presence with these. So yeah, that's the Cactus Fighter OTK deck. Comment below if you have any questions. And so like this video, please, and just subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.